What you know about Black Friday? What is going on? It's your man, Mr. Z. I just got back from Black Friday 2015, and my God, what can I say? I mean, might not have been as good as last year, but I did manage to find a lot more higher-end Blu-rays for really good prices this year at Black Friday. Obviously, same as always that I've been doing the past 3 years, I hit up Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, the king of Black Friday. And I'm going to run through all the Blu-rays that I got, the prices really quickly, like what I think about the Blu-rays individually. And I fucking love doing this series on YouTube now. It's my third year in a row doing this Black Friday vid with my Blu-ray shares, but let me just get started. I have these stacked up in a random order, but I do have them Walmart first, then Best Buy, then Target. So that's the order I'm going to be talking about. So first, let's start out with the Walmart Blu-rays. Really quickly, I'm going to talk about, again, I'm going to talk about the price, really quickly about the movie, whether I've seen it or not, you know, and yeah, so let's get started. First movie up is going to be Riddick. This is the kind of pseudo reboot to the franchise. I guess sequel, because I guess not really a reboot because it does reference the events of the second film. But I rented this out of pure curiosity, but what it turned out to be was just this like campy, fun film. It wasn't great, but it was dark, it was violent, and it was really nice to see a movie like that, and to see this on my surround sound big screen. Maybe watch this at night in the dark. This was $7. I really wish this came with the slipcover, because the slipcover to this is one of the best slipcovers I've ever seen. I didn't expect to find this Black Friday to even begin with, but the slipcover is this like pseudo like glossy like metal aluminum kind of like reflective thing going on. I would have really liked to see that, but it's fine. I'm really glad I found this for a good price. The next film I had to go back and forth between whether I was going to buy this or not, but I finally caved in because I thought this is a really a good time watch. If I'm feeling down, I need to watch a comedy, who knows, I may pop this in. That's going to be Neighbors for $7. There are aspects to this film that, you know, I may not like. Just a couple instances of humor, but overall it's lighthearted, you know, while retaining that kind of hard R humor. And that's really nice, and I really like that when filmmakers are managing to retain that R-rated, you know, raunchy, in-your-face humor, but yet keep a very lighthearted side to it as well. So Neighbors, $7. Really glad I found this. Next up, $4. Good Will Hunting. Now, I didn't even really plan on getting this. I was going to wait till maybe they released like a steelbook or something with this, but, you know, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to stop waiting. Why not? $4, Good Will Hunting. Such a great performance from Damon, an even better performance from Robin Williams. Such a good showcase of performances from both of these actors in the movie, and I'm really glad that I found that. Next up is a movie I have not seen, but I need to, like, right now, because I've heard near flawless things about it, and that's The Green Mile. $4. I didn't expect, you know, Walmart to have something like this. Maybe like Best Buy, but I don't know. I have the Shawshank Redemption sitting over there, which I've yet to see. But this is the same director as the Shawshank Redemption, so I'm definitely going to watch that first and then go on to watch The Green Mile. But yeah, it did win Best Picture, so I know my parents used to read the book when I was a really young kid. I remember seeing the front cover of the novelization, you know, in my house and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to watching The Green Mile. Continuing with Walmart here, I am going to definitely look forward to watching this over again, because I have not watched this one from start to finish in more than a decade. That's The Wizard of Oz. Everybody's seen this movie. Everybody's seen The Wizard of Oz. I just want to see what this looks like on Blu-ray, because, I always, for me, when movies have, I always call it a Wizard of Oz. When films can pull a Wizard of Oz kind of group development kind of thing, that's what kind of gets to me. And what I mean by that is, you have your sole character, you start out your individual character, progressively throughout the movie, they meet people, they build this group or this squad, if you want to call it, and by the end of the movie, they're going to deal with this main antagonist, this main issue, conflict, like with the main protagonist with their squad. And I've been able to see a couple animes have the Wizard of Oz type of group development in there, but this is where it began. And to have Dorothy get her squad together, that's going to be a great thing to see. Kind of glad I waited. It's $4 this year. I remember last year at Best Buy it was $7, but it did come with a slipcover. But $3 for a slipcover that literally looks exactly the same as this. I mean, I guess. Next up, Aladdin. If you can find a Disney movie that's under $20 on Blu-ray, you must not be living on the planet Earth, because Disney Blu-rays are like $80,000 a piece. I'm kidding, obviously, but horrendously expensive. I go to fucking Best Buy today, Frozen on Blu-ray, $35.99. Anyways, Aladdin's great. Musical numbers, fantastic. Some of my favorite Disney music numbers. Animation style is great. Very nice. And on this slipcover, you gotta love that slipcover. Look at that. That silver, just so official, I'm really speaking of slipcovers, I'm so sad I didn't get to get this with the slipcover, but I knew I was gonna get this movie eventually. SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. And I totally forgot. $4, $10. And this was, let's see, this was $7. Let me tell you something right now. Please, let me tell you something right now. This movie has the worst advertising I've ever seen for probably a film ever. It shows them on land in this stupid, modern, postmodern, 3D, style with this stupid fucking humor. Let me tell you something right now. If you're a fan of the original, basically everything prior to the first movie, okay, the first couple of seasons, you are going to be so proud of this, because this harkens back to the old age. This film's better than the first film. This harkens back to the old school SpongeBob's, the old school humor, the old school way of telling their stories. It really caught me off guard. I expected pure horseshit, and I got the complete opposite. This movie's not gold. There is a couple instances of that kind of modern day humor where, they better not do this, and then they go immediately do it, and that's not funny to me. Don't pull the switch. Oh, I pulled the switch already. Anyways, bummed the slipcover didn't come with it. The slipcover's really nice. Again, that glossy, and I know it's predominantly yellow. You don't see a lot of yellow cases. I mean, Wolf of Wall Street's like the only yellow case I have, but definitely gonna look forward to watching that, because I'm telling you, if you are a fan of the older episodes, you're gonna love this. I'm telling you, and that's probably because what's his name, Steven Hillenburg, came on as a story producer for this. So, just putting that out there. Next up is one of Paul Greengrass's movies. I'm trying to watch all of Matt Damon's action films, because after the Bourne series, I mean, shit, I want to see anything action-related that motherfucker's in. But Green Zone, I heard this is not as much an action movie as it is more like a political thriller with a couple action scenes in it. But anything action-y with Damon, and you got Paul Greengrass at this as well, so, I'm going to look forward to watching this very, very much because I love Greengrass and I fucking love Damon, so absolutely. Speaking of Damon, I didn't even mean to, that was a good segue. Speaking of Damon, I got the Adjustment Bureau. These were both $4. The Adjustment Bureau is so smart. It's so new. It's so refreshing. I saw this way back when it came out on when I had Netflix in the mail. I got this. The chemistry between Blunt and Damon is unsound. It is unbelievably flawless. Great score, great premise. I forgot Anthony Mackie's in this movie, dude. He does a damn good job. But like probably the best romantic sci-fi movie I've ever seen in my life. Next up is the best deal that I've gotten. The best deal that I found. Okay, I got Titanic for $4. Okay, this is a thick Blu-ray. This is okay. Check this out. There's a regular Blu-ray, and hold on, let me see. There's a regular Blu-ray, and there's the other. Yeah, I don't know. It's much of a difference, but I mean Titanic. Really quickly. All the way up until the boat starts to sink, I thought was a 10 out of 10 film. There are a couple of pacing issues with the ship sinking scene, but it's still a damn good movie though. But like wow, 4 discs, man. It comes with the DVD. Part 1's on one disc, Part 2's on the other. I don't need that shit. Like, come on. But $4 for Titanic on Blu-ray. I am loving it, man. Next up, I'm trying to get through all of David Fincher's movies. Absolutely. He's one of the most visually sharp directors, I think, in Hollywood today. And I think this is one of the last ones I think I've have to see of his. You know what? I think this might be the last one. Of course, that's The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've seen all of his other movies. Yeah, I think I have seen all of his other movies. But apparently this is a Criterion Collection Blu-ray. I don't know, but I've heard this is a very, very, very long movie to get through. But with Fincher, I don't think you could really go wrong. I mean, most of his movies do really push boundary lengths, you know, like 2.5s, you know, but I mean, I don't have a problem with that as long as you tell a good story like Fincher does. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with that. Next up, I really was going back and forth between buying this, and who knows, I may change my mind and return this eventually, but as of now, I am probably gonna keep it. Jupiter Ascending. I don't care what you say. Yes, I like, this is the bare minimum of what an enjoyable film is to me. I gave this a 6 out of 10. Visuals are beautiful, beautiful. The action scenes are surprisingly really good. I mean, Wachowskis, so I get it. But the story, it like I said, I think I wrote in my movie notebook, it feels like they tried to cram 4 separate books. Like, if this was a book series, I know this isn't a book series, but if they had 4 separate book series, books in a series, cram that all into one. There's that. It's just too much. It's just too much to fit, so developmental issues are everywhere. But the slipcover, oh, that's beautiful. I think that's what might have sold me. If I just saw Jupiter Ascending sitting there like this, I don't know. Slipcovers do a lot, okay? Like, especially those glossy ones like that. Like, I freaking love those. Yeah, so that was $7. That was the last of my Walmart Blu-rays. That's going to be it for part 1 for me. Please click right here for part 2. I'm going to have a part 2 annotation right there where I'm going to get my Best Buy and Target Blu-rays for you guys. Please check that out, and I'll talk to you guys later.